lights. And when I looked down, I saw my father on the floor, called 911. They asked me what's the problem, and I said, my father's on the floor lying down. They asked, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 9. And they said, where do you live? And I said, I live in Seudat Hodaah.
Daddy's been gone for so long.
I walked inside and I immediately knew that something was wrong.
I made the immediate decision that this was a Logan Go scenario, where we then requested, with the assist of Vigilance Ambulance 8311, which we're in right now, to package this patient, bring him into the ambulance.
We often don't know the patients when we get to the call, but in this case it was different. The patient was my rabbi.
I was actually in the ambulance when he was being brought in. We realized that there was a pretty severe deterioration of his condition.
The blessings I recite by the candlelight, but it's getting late. Daddy, come home, stay with me, let me hold your hand, let me sit upon your knee.
I guess I'll never forget that day. It was late in the afternoon.
All he said was that Rabbi fell and he's going to be brought to the hospital.
He was quite sick. He was on the breathing machine. He had chemicals going to keep his blood pressure up. He had all sorts of arrhythmias.
There was no pulse. And I think that by about 6:10, it was already more than half an hour of resuscitation.
My mind begins to roam. Have I lost you?
He was, I guess, the sickest of the sick. Most patients don't make it to the hospital. We'll rest at home.
Please, is this my pulse or is his pulse? They said that he has a pulse.
Quickly moved him to our cath lab. And from there, things moved very quickly.
From the time that he arrested to the time that he made it into the lab and then up to us was close to 2.5 hours.
I remember telling her that he was such a good man.
Emotionally, I think as an individual, knowing that my spiritual leader is in that state was very difficult for me, for my family, and obviously for the whole community. But on the other hand, I think that we were able to see how everybody came together, even though the prognosis was extremely grim, to pray and to be together and to come together and to see this miracle happening.
Searching for a miracle, the fear, the pain, despair, hopelessness and loneliness, I cry out, I'm so scared.
It seemed that all hope was lost. We saw the power of prayers and emunah in Hashem.
The waiting room was filled all day long with people visiting, saying Tehillim, crying, hoping, praying.
The entire community, not just of Great Neck, but the entire collective Jewish community around the world pooled together for the first time in a very long time with a common cause.
And I think God decided that he's going to be back to life and he's going to be perfect and healthy, because he knew that if he doesn't do that, the Jewish people, they don't leave him alone. They're going to pray every day, every place, and every corner of the world.
We really thought that we lost part of ourselves.
But slowly and surely, we started to see signs of hope.
Miracles, I believe, yes, I believe in miracles. Our spirits soar through rays of sun.
Organized prayer groups. We read Tehillim every single day. We had organized a challah baking event for the ladies in the community.
Miracles, I believe, yes, I believe in miracles.
Many families came together to prepare meal.
I remember the first time, a few days later, when he opened his eyes, when we spoke to him.
It was 3 weeks, in fact, right here in CCU Bed 9.
Hani Gazinski was a tremendous anchor for everybody during this period of time. Hani had no doubt whatsoever that things would turn out for the good.
Throughout the whole thing, Hani and the kids were great inspiration to us.
What a rock Hani was throughout all of this. You know, to be able to balance a very sick husband, work, and a wonderful family during serious illness like this is really remarkable.
And then the scary part came in reference to Izzy going to Wickles' wife told me a little bit about his background. So I figured, why don't I try? And I came in and I said, Yossi, ты меня слышишь? Meaning like, Yossi, do you hear me? And he opened up his eyes and he was like, da.
Our spirits soar through rays of sun, compassion, kindness, and the storm. Our prayers heard, a life preserved, no tears in vain.
December 28th, we were able to escort him out of the hospital.
Oh, miracles! I believe, yes, I believe in miracles. Care, concern, I smile once more. Now safe and warm, gone is the storm. A life sustained, the future's real.
To keep hundreds of people away, or at least controlled to visit, we had 24/7 security and people signing in.
We were all taught in medical school and it's engraved in us. Anything after 10 minutes or 15 minutes, really, we don't have much to work with afterwards. This was a miracle.
Probably there are medical explanations for it, but I think that there is a point where we have to just sit down and say that we can't explain this whole thing to the end.
I don't know, over the last 10 years, I can't think of another case like this.
Like they said, now it's just up to prayers, so it was a very big miracle.
Oh, miracles! I believe, yes, I believe in miracles.
I think it's almost ironic that it's a circle of life, in the sense that my mother, who's a physician, she's an obstetrician and gynecologist, that she delivered the patient's children, and not only just the patient's children, but the patient's child, who actually called for the ambulance, and I was the one who showed up, and it was down the street. To say that that wasn't short of a miracle, I don't know what is.
It was amazing to be there to see that miracle.
There's no data for anything that we saw with the rabbi.
He definitely violated the data.
I'm very proud to be part of this team. Last year, we did something very good for the community, and I'm very glad that we had a tremendous outcome.
I'm happy to be a part of this team.
I really feel that this was a great outcome, and I'm glad that this is something that we can all celebrate.
On behalf of this team, we'd like to wish everybody a healthy and a happy holiday. We do it any day, as we always have, 365 days a year. Thank you for your support.
We are here tonight to celebrate 3 events. First of all, that exactly 1 year ago, our collective Father, our God, decided with the greatest kindness and compassion to come down and listen to his children spread all over the world and bring a miracle out in the open and bring a recovery for my husband, Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak Kaczynski.
We are here to thank Hashem for the miracle.
The hopes and dreams are mine to feel again. Oh, miracles. Yes, I believe in miracles. Oh, I believe in miracles. In miracles.